Greetings from the land of OP. I'm Rob the OPGamer, and I'm bringing you episode number 15 of my attempt number 5 of my ultra hardcore series. Woo! I'm picking up exactly on the heels of episode 14 because I am really excited to get some stuff going on here. What am I going to do today? Well, there's a little hint in my hand. Yeah, baby. Woo! So last episode we got our auto smelting running and everything's looking fantastic there. This episode we are going to run out and we are going to go looking for what we need to start out with AE. So I'm really excited. This compass is what you're going to make first. You have to wait until you get some charged Certus crystal, and you find that in World Gen. Once you've gotten some charged Certus crystal, you can start you can make one of these compasses, which is just 4 iron around it, and this will point you in the direction of some other World Gen, which is a meteorite. So we're just going to take off and go searching, and this will point you in the direction of the nearest one, wherever the World Gen is. So we're just going to go straight this direction. I guess it's kind of like this. I don't know. I don't know if does it point in the corner or does it point straight out. I don't know. So it's kind of this way-ish. Whoop! I thought I saw a flicker for a second there. There we go. We're kind of moving. Oh baby! Woo! So, oh, I crashed. What the fuck? Alright, that's some shit. Why did I crash? That's bullshit. Alright, let me go reload. Hang on, guys. Alright, guys, I'm not really sure what the fuck was causing the crashes. I actually had 3 or 4 in a row. I kept trying to record and I kept crashing. My recorder crashed. Everything was crashing. I think it had to do with this weird green water and the way that it was flowing down these steps and over the meteor blocks was my theory. So I went and I got some dirt, and there's some more lag. Oh, again? What the fuck? Alright, I'm going to have to try to be really fast here, but basically these meteorites can spawn underground or above ground or in the air. I guess they can spawn pretty much anywhere, but once you use your compass to locate one, you might have to dig down to get to it, or possibly not dig down to get to it, but you need the sky stone for the beginning part of your AE stuff. They take a long time to actually dig into here, so takes a lot to break one of these, but you're going to want to mine all these because they're useful for a few things later on. Most importantly, though, we're going to want to dig down to the very center of this guy and try to find some stuff that's inside. They have some loot on the inside. This is a Skystone chest. If we open it up, we get an inscriber logic press. There's a couple different kind of logic presses, and if we look at applied Energistics, so I go applied, whoop, enter, there we go. So we found the inscriber logic press. If I press R, there's no recipe for this. You can't actually make this. You can make one out of another one if you need a second one with a block of iron, but you can't just create one from nothing. So if you need a second one for some reason, you can do that. And you can see there's a couple different kinds of presses. Here's the calculation press, here's the inscriber press, here is the engineering press, and here's the silicon press. You're going to need all 4 of these, which means you're going to have to go locate several of these meteors, okay? So when you're out and about, you're going to have to go digging around to find all these meteors. And this guy is not picking... Oh, there he goes. So that's a nice chest. I think the Skystone chest retains its inventory when you pick it up, so that's kind of a nice thing right there. So I am going to grab out my hammer now, and we're going to see if we can take this bad boy apart. There we go. Compass. I'm just going to record for a few minutes until it becomes clear that I can't anymore. So I'm going to want to hit that. Okay, cool. So let's see if we can... Oh! Okay, that didn't actually pick up anything. What if I do this? Is it hammerable? If I hammer this thing, will this actually pick up these 3 or 4? Let's see if this will work. It's not looking like it's going to. Look at the cracks slowly spreading. I think I'm just going to break it, like destroy it outright. So I don't think this is hammerable. We're going to find out here in just a couple seconds if this... I don't think it is. It's really looking like it's not. Oh, it is! Okay. So it is hammerable, but compare that time with the amount of time it took me to use it with a pickaxe, so I guess really it's going to be up to you if you want to just pick it apart or if you want to hammer it apart. I will probably go with the pick because there's stuff in here that can't be picked. So give me a few minutes to take all this apart and sleep this night, guys, and I will be back in probably just a minute here. You gonna work this time? You gonna do what you're fucking supposed to do? Fucking recording thing. So many crashes. I don't know what the fuck is going on. Maybe I need to restart my computer or some shit. I just wanted to show you guys that I have finished mining out this entire fucking meteorite. It took 90 years, by the way. But I finally got that shit done. And I filled up my entire inventory with this shit. And I was really annoyed because I didn't have any space. And I was like, oh, I'm carrying fucking deep storage units on me from last episode, so I might as well just use one. I just wanted to show you guys that the compass is now pointing off a different direction. So there's another meteor that way, which I'm going to go get in a few minutes here. But I just wanted to show you guys that if there's even one meteor block, it points to the nearest chunk with at least one meteor block in it. So if we press F9 twice, we can see the chunk boundaries. Okay, and if I put this meteor block back here, it will start spinning again. See how it's spinning? You don't even have to pull it out. You can see on your task if you look down at my button bar, my row, my equal items down, whatever the fuck you want to call it, where the media is on my number row here, it's spinning on the number row. And as long as there's at least one in the chunk, it will spin. And if I get out of the chunk, it will point to the right chunk. So it does point. It looks like it points right at the block. Yeah, it kind of points right at the block. So no big deal there. As soon as you get within the chunk, it'll start spinning. And as soon as that last meteor block gets mined out, as soon as that last block goes away and is no longer present in block form placed in the world, it will stop spinning. See that? Well, not as soon as it has to update that it did it, though. Now it's pointing off to that other one again. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in here, and I'm going to go a meteor thing. This is going to be my meteor blocks for a little while. I'm going to go see if I can find this other one really quick here. We're going to go... Oh, what the f... Oh, shitty titties. There's one in here somewhere. Damn it. It's probably underneath of one of these, if I had to guess. It's probably underneath of one of these cobblestones somewhere. Oh, there it is. I really doubt there's a whole meteor in here somewhere, because I just mined one in the chunk next door to it. So let's see if picking up that one... Yep, okay. Now we're pointing off and completely separate. Unless there's one in this chunk. Yeah, there's one in here somewhere too. Fuck. There it is. Wow, that was lucky. Go for the cobblestone, guys. The cobblestone is what really tells you what's going on. So I would suggest making sure that you go for the cobblestone if you're having a hard time finding all of the meteor blocks, all the sky blocks in a particular chunk. Go for some of this cobblestone because you can just sort of dig it out, and you will eventually. Because I guess I don't know if it smelts the cobblestone or what it does, but it will be in here somewhere. I'm almost positive. I got really lucky on that other one, but I don't think I'm getting lucky with this one so much. No. And it won't point to a new one. That's the thing, is I can't just fly off to another chunk, because it'll still point back to this chunk. Oh, shit. I'm going to have to do some... Oh, maybe in here somewhere? Under there. And now it's getting nighttime. Let me find this last couple of meteor blocks, guys. I'll be back. Alright, so I am back from a shit ton... I can't fucking fly. God damn it. I am back from a shit ton of mining. And I don't know what to do with this guy, so I guess I'm just going to place him on the wall somewhere. That's fine for... Oh, shit. I always forget that that's a thing. Well, it kept all my storage data, so that's good. That's good news. Where's my carpenter block? There it is. Come here, carpenter block. You fuck. Doink. Doink and doink. I always forget that's right there, so I will shift-click that right there. Doink. Yeah, I had to go through 6 fucking meteors to actually get everything. So I ended up with 6 skystone chests. The reason why I go through 6 is because it doubled up on a couple of these. I got this one first when I did the one on camera. Then I got this one. Then I got another one of these. Then I got this one. Then this one. Then another one of the. Or no, wait, excuse me. I got 2 of these in a row. Then I finally got the silicon press. So I'm annoyed that I had to go through 6 fucking meteors, but I have like almost 6,000 skystones. So I guess it kind of works out a little bit, sort of, maybe, kind of ish. So I'm going to go ahead and just dump these guys right here for the time being, and I am ready to start rocking and rolling on actually doing some stuff here. So the first thing I'm going to want to do, I want to move these guys like I was talking about last episode. My ultimate goal is to have the panels I'm going to need. So I'm looking for is it the conversion monitor? I think it's the conversion monitor, which takes formation core, annihilation core, and a storage monitor. The formation core is one of these logic pressors and some pure Certus quartz or Certus quartz crystal. And then the Fluix dust, which is just... you grind down a Fluix crystal, which is made out of... Oh, you throw these in a puddle. I always fucking forget. So, the way that you make some of this shit is you have to take... if I remember correctly, you're going to take a charged Certus quartz, a redstone, and a glowstone, and you put them in water, I believe. So let's grab out a glowstone really quick here. I'm going to do a whole stack of these in a second here, actually. So, you know what? Maybe I'll just go ahead and grab a stack just right now, just so I can show you guys. I'll just demonstrate this really quick for you. I'm also not going to need my thing anymore a while, so I'm just going to go ahead and toss... Oh, that's my wrench. Kind of need that wrench. Ah, he's detecting my thing right there. That's funny. Let's go ahead and get a stack of each of these, because I'm going to do a stack of them anyway, just so I can have a couple on hand. So we'll go that, and then we'll go that, and then I will go ahead and... I need a bucket of water, so let me grab a bucket here really quick. I guess I could weigh these guys for the time being, because I don't need those anymore. There's some water, and let's go ahead and just pull up a block here. Doesn't really matter where. And we're just going to go ahead and dump this down here. And what you do is you take your glowstone, you go drop one, and drop one. And those will go zappity zap. You see little lightning arcs, little particle effects there, inside there. And they are supposed to combine. Maybe it's not glowstone. Hang on, I think I fucked that up, guys. Alright, I was lying my ass off. Apparently, it's actually nether quartz. Do I have a nether quartz barrel? I know I've got nether quartz laying around here somewhere. Don't tell me I don't have nether quartz. There it is. I need to go get some more. I've only got like a couple stacks. So it's actually one charged Certus, one nether quartz, and why am I lagging? God damn it. So one charged... Whoops. I'm actually just going to throw one at a time like I was going to do. So you grab these guys, and it's going to be one of these, and a redstone. Which makes sense because that is the exact same recipe as when you crafted them before. I don't know why this seems a little strange to me. I have an idea of how to auto do this later on. So it seems a little bit strange to me that has to happen, but I don't know, whatever. So I don't know why it's a puddle and not a fucking actual... That was funny. I don't know why it's the whole puddle thing instead of an actual crafting recipe. That seems tedious and annoying as fuck to me. I don't like it at all, but that's what you gotta do. So I'm just gonna go ahead and make a couple stacks right off, so that's a good thing. And what else am I gonna do? We're gonna need a couple of those. My ultimate goal, like I said, is to go ahead and we're gonna need storage buses, and we're gonna need a bunch of things. So let's go ahead and just start at the beginning here. We're going to need first a where is it? It's the core. I'm probably just... My eyes are probably just skipping straight past it here. No, I need... It should be one of these very first things, shouldn't it? Skystone block. Where is the fucking... Dealy majiggy? I can't even remember the name of it. I'm just looking for the picture. I don't even see the picture. Is this guy? No. 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 No, 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 no. No. Oh, I do need to make one of these eventually. Quartz glass. Oh, no big deal. Matter condenser, IO port, workbench, ME interface. It's the thing that... The controller! Fuck, why did I forget that word? God damn it. Alright, so we're going to need skystone blocks, which is made out of smelting the skystone that we picked up from all those fucking... all the goddamn meteors. So we'll need a bunch of those. We'll need an engineering processor, and we'll need a pure Fluix crystal, which I don't know how to make the pure one, actually. Drop a Fluix seed made from Fluix dust and sand into puddle water to process faster, add crystal growth accelerators. So we need a Fluix seed from Fluix dust. Okay. Where do we get Fluix seed? So it tells us right there how to do it. Where's the seeds? Do we see seeds in here, guys? Is it the... Oh, yep, down here we go. Fluix Seed. This item won't despawn. So Fluix Dust and a Sand. So we have to grow these fucking things. Ah, shitties. Alright, how do we make the dust? Oh, that's sand. Excuse me. How do we make the dust? Oh, that's right. Wait a second. What the dick? We have to grind the dust? So to make the crystal... I have the crystals. God damn it. I'm fucking losing my mind now. We should be able to just pulverize these. Yep. Boom. Dust. So for the controller, we're going to need... There it is. 4 of those guys. And in order to get 4 of those, we're going to need to grow 4 seeds. And then the seed recipe gets us 2 seeds, so we'll grind 2 of these. Alright, and then we'll go grab some sand. So if my math is correct, and I think it is, gimme. We'll combine these up. Why am I lagging so bad? That's what I want to know. What the fuck is going on? I think my RAM is low or some shit. We toss these in here, and they will just sit there and do their thing. You can see the particles kind of flickering off of them. That's going to take a long fucking time. That is going to take eons of time. So while that's happening, what else are we going to need? Let's take a look at other crafting things we can make in the meantime. We are going to need a bunch of cables. So covered cable is made out of just a regular glass cable and wool. And I've got plenty of wool. Glass cable is going to be made out of quartz fiber and 2 Fluix. Get you 4 of these. Quartz fiber looks like it's going to be just 3 Certus dust or another dust, Certus dust, and just some glass. Get you 3 of those guys. So let me just make a bunch of those really quick. I'm just going to make a shit ton of those because why the fuck not? So let's grab some regular ass Certus crystals. And I'm just going to grind up all fucking back of this. Glacial Precipitator, that's not going to do me a damn bit of good. Alright, that's going to take a few minutes, so let me grind up a few things. I'll collect a few other resources. I'll be back, guys. Alright, let's see what the fuck we can do with this here. So our covered... Where was it? Yep, height. There we go. Bam! Got a good couple stacks of those going on. Now we make the regular ass ones out of a couple Fluix. So I'm going to need to make some more Fluix going on here. I'm actually just going to make another stack of these, I think. Do I have enough to make another stack of these? Because that's apparently what I've done to myself. Yeah, a little bit, kind of, sort of. Yeah. Oh, wait, redstone. Hi! Yeah. I'm sure I'm in the same puddle. I don't think it really matters. Those guys are still in there doing their thing. They don't despawn, which is nice. Items will despawn, but those don't despawn. So we'll just get those in the puddle, and we'll just collect up another couple stacks of these, which is good. And then those are still in there. Let's see how they're doing. 1%. Fantastic. So they can sit there and continue to chill and do their thing. Particles are going. It's like good times. And now, if we take... Oh, god damn you fucking antivirus popping up right now. So we do this, and we do this, and we do this, and that's going to give us... Oh, damn, 4 stacks. I forgot it was recipe of 4. So I'm going to hang on to the rest of these for now. I really don't need all these cables to start with. That's actually plenty. So I'm just going to go ahead in my project chest and put these away. And then I can just make more later if I need to. Because I really don't have the... I don't have the Certus quartz or the nether quartz right now. So that's fine. This is good enough, plenty good enough to start with. So we'll get going with that. And we're still waiting on the controller there, so we can start working next on... we need to turn some of these into the covered cable, which is just wool. And I've had my wool farm going for a while, and I've got a good couple stacks of wool. So I'm just going to go ahead and make all these into it. And the reason why is because these guys accept channels, and I will get into channels as soon as it comes available here in a second. But now we've got covered cables, and then if we combine these, what do we, there we go. Combine these with redstone and glowstone, which I do have plenty of, we can get dense cables. And if we combine one of them, one cable with one redstone and glowstone, we get a smart cable. And they do different things. I'm going to go ahead and turn one... let's see, here we go. And let's go ahead and just do... Why am I life so fucking bad? Jesus God. We'll do... There we go. So here is our... Oh, what the fuck are we crashing again for? Why are we crashing so much? God damn it, fucking Mojang! Take the cock out of your mouth. It's not even Mojang's fault anymore. I think it's I'm gonna blame Microsoft. All right, I'm gonna blame Microsoft because they bought out Mojang. But I guess we can blame Mojang too because they're the ones that sold out. You fucking sellouts. Fucking Microsoft, take Mojang's cock out of your mouth. Fucking make the game the way it should be fucking made. Fucking goddamn it, son of a bitch. Fuck. Alright, so after a bunch of crafting and a lot of time went by, seriously, that takes for fucking ever. There's a way to accelerate making those fucking pure crystals, but I don't have the infrastructure for it yet. So basically what's happening is I went ahead and made all my cables into smart cables, because the only difference is they display the channels that are being used and all that kind of good stuff. So we're going to have to do that at some point. I'm going to need this inscriptor right here, and this inscribing thing, Jiggy, Doohickus, whatever, and I'm going to go ahead and make this... I made an energy acceptor, so this guy was just a crystal and some quartz glass, which was not hard to do. That will allow me to connect my current power system to it, so he'll be able to accept power that way. And then I'm going to go ahead and make the controller real quick here, which I need to go ahead and have an engineering processor for. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to just get back right here, I'm thinking, just somewhere I can go ahead and pull some power over from, and go ahead and get some power cables. Haven't opened my bag as I last crashed, I suppose. And we're going to go ahead and just connect power over this direction and right here. We're just going to go right there for the time being. And then I'm going to go ahead and put the energy acceptor right on top of that. Boom! So, I don't know if I can... Nope, I can't right-click him at all. But that should have been the only thing that connected with these cables was that power. Yep, power connected. Everything's looking good there. So that's going to be fantastic. And then I can put the inscriber... Inscriber, fantastic. I'll put him just directly on fucking top of the milk tank. Who gives a fuck? Not me! I don't give no fucks. And then the Doohickus, this guy, will be on top of that in a second here. You know what? I don't like this here. I've decided I don't like this here, so I'm going to remove these. And I'm going to go ahead and move those over. So I'm going to go ahead and get power... I'm going to get power back here. I think I already have some cables strung. I'm going to put my ME stuff in this wall. That's what I'm going to do. So I don't need this... Oh, shitty. I don't need this lava line. Let me string some cables. Hang on, guys. Alright, I got those power cables strung all the way back there. Why is that? Oh, because I've got that disabled. It wants to connect to that now. I won't let it. Alright, so I'm going to ultimately have my storage monitor... or my interface, rather, my ME interface is ultimately going to be around here somewhere-ish, so I'm okay with this being the spot where things are. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to plan for the energy acceptor to be just right here. So we're going to put him right there, and I'm going to shift right-click because there's a fucking carpenter block there. I don't want to crash. There we go. Power. Oops. Doink. So that's a good thing there, and then we're going to go ahead and put the inscriber. Let's connect the inscriber... just right in front of it, I guess? No, you know what? I'm going to move him up. Let's go ahead and put this guy up one. And then we'll bring the power cable up one. And then I'll put the inscriber directly in front of him like I was going to do. That way I don't have to string a cable, because these can transfer energy straight through each other. So this should now have power. And if I put something in there, it should work out fantastic. So to make the controller... where's my controller? I need the 4 of these, which I've got. I need the 4 of these, which I'll smelt in a second. I need one of these engineering processors, which is going to be a printed engineering circuit and a printed silicon circuit and a redstone. Okay? So to get the printed engineering circuit, we're going to take our engineering press and a diamond. Not a big deal. Got plenty of diamonds. Let's go over here. We'll grab a diamond. And then we grab... I'm going to need a redstone too, so I might as well just grab it right now. And then I've got one silicon laying around. There it is. I got 2 silicon laying around. Cool. So let's go ahead and grab our inscriptors, and I might just keep these over here somewhere. Let's just go ahead and grab these guys. You know what? Just stay in that chest. I don't really give a fuck. So what did we need? We needed... For the silicon one, we needed a silicon press, and then for the diamond one, we needed the engineering press. So here's the engineering press. Stick that in there, stick the diamond in there, and now we can see that he's charging up and doing his machine work because he's getting the power from the power acceptor. Cool. And then we're going to go ahead and we're going to drop the silicon press with the silicon, and that's just going to go ahead and start filling that guy up. And then we can take that out of there and that out of there. And we can take our there, and that's going to make us our circuit board. I kind of like this a little bit better. This mechanic, it's a little bit tedious, but it's better than fucking cooking these processors. Because who cooks electronic? Who cooks electronic things, right? Oh wait, we need to cook 4 of these. That's a Tyrian block. I don't know where I got that. There's 4 of those, and we'll just smelt these really fast. These should just go straight in the cooker. Boom. And then we should now be able to shift click on our controller wherever the fuck it went. There we go. Here's our controller. And now I can just place him down simply wherever the fuck I feel like, which is probably going to be right the fuck. If I put him right against this thing, he'll be able to... Well, let's put him like this. I got plenty of smart cables, so we can go ahead and just hang on to this for now. I made smart cables because the only difference between smart cables and cover cables is you can see the difference between the channels, so no big deal there. We're going to go ahead and I'm going to put him right here. And this does not need to be there, really. I mean, it could, but that's okay. No big deal. I'll leave that one. So if I put him up here, this guy is capable of... I'm actually going to remove this, and I'm going to put a dense cable. This guy is capable of holding 32 channels on each side. And what I mean by a channel is each time you do something on the network, or each time you add a piece of the network, I should say, it uses up a channel. And a piece of the network is going to be stuff like your inscriber here. This inscriber will use 1 channel. This energy receptor, I believe, will use a channel, but I don't know for sure if it does or not. So that's going to use up a channel. So these are 2 channels, and you can see when the channels are used because it'll have a line that comes off it. So if I do one of these and bring this over here, oh man! So now he's getting power from the power converter over here. And we don't see any channels being used, so I guess these guys don't use channels, so that's my bad on that one. And then what I can do is I can remove this block, and I can put... I guess it's right there, it's just fine. We'll put a cable down right there. There's my dense cable. So the dense cables, these guys can only hold 8 channels. So if I'd use... You know what, let me go make something really quick and demonstrate the channels. Hang on a second, guys. Alright, so here's what I mean by a channel. So if we get up here and I grab a regular ass quartz and I grab a nether quartz, which I'm just so low on, then we can come over here and I can make the last few things I'm gonna need. Fucking lag. Wait to end this episode so I can fucking figure out what the fuck. We'll go ahead and go in here, and we're going to be making a terminal, which is going to show us everything in our AE network. So we're going to go ahead this formation core, and we're going to this is going to give us 2 of these. We don't need 2, but that's all right. Now we have an extra one, and we're going to do the annihilation core, and there's 2 of those as well. And then we're going to do the illuminated panel, which is 2 glowstone, a redstone, 3. Oh, I need some glowstone and redstone. God damn it. So let's grab a redstone. That was a stack of redstone. Thank you. And we'll grab a couple glowstone. I'm running low on glowstone. Gonna have to go get some more of that pretty soon. And we are going to recipe, shift click. That's going to give us 3 of those. All these extra things. I should put these cables away now that I'm done with these. Ow. Something. Need to make some more power cables, apparently. Ow. God. So now that we got these going on, we can make our terminal. We should probably click on that crafting table so we can shift click this. And that's going to give us our terminal. And we can right click this onto one of these wires. And if I click that guy, we're going to see pretty shortly here, if we look at the our brain over here, this is the ME controller, we can see there's a blue line here along this cable string that leads to... There's not a blue line here. It's just a solid black right here in the center of this cable, because these two things don't use a channel. This guy does. And I can remove this by shift right clicking with a wrench, and that gets me back. And then I can put it here, for example, and then we'll see the channel going along here, but we won't see it going along here because it's different in the line now. If I move him all the way over here, which is where I plan to keep him, we'll see right here through this that there is a channel going right there. And it goes all the way through all this, all the way to our little brain here. This controller is the brain of the whole operation. Each of these cables right here can only handle 8 channels. These dense cables can handle 32 channels. But the dense cables can't connect directly to machines. Okay? So got to keep that in mind. But this controller guy can manage 32 channels per side. Okay? Next, what we're going to do is we're going to make some of these... storage buses, if I could find where they're at. There we go, storage bus. That's going to be an interface or an interface panel, one of the two, because these are multi-parts. You can see that this is actually not sticking out from the wall. It's actually just part of the wall itself. See, look, I can put a block right in front of it, and everything's fine, which is, I really like that feature. That's really awesome. And I can put one of these behind this guy, and it will look solid with the wall, which is what I plan to do pretty shortly here. So... I believe I can do that anyway. We'll see how that works out pretty soon. If not, it's fine. I'm not too worried about it. Now we're going to make the storage buses interfaces out of the storage buses, or the storage bus out of the interface. Excuse me. This guy's going to take another couple of those, which I just made already, a bunch of iron, and some glass. And these guys are the gold and the fluix dust and the pure source crystal. I'm going to make one of those for each of my storage things over here. Every single one of them has to have one of these, which is going to be kind of shitty, but that's how it is. So I already counted. I have 10 of these, and they're 7 high, so I need 70 of those buses. Okay? In order to do that, I need 35 of each of these, which I've already got 2, so I only need 34 of these recipes, right? One recipe gets you 2, so I need 34 of these recipes, which means I need 34... Certus crystal and 34 nether crystal, and I don't think I have enough nether quartz. Oh my, wow! I have exactly enough nether quartz. That's fucking fantastic. Let's lock that barrel so he can't take anything else in there. I'll take all that nether quartz, and I will go... Oh, I need the Certus quartz too, so derp. So let's go ahead and grab up 34 of those. There we go. That's a fucking crazy-ass lightning storm. It's getting all fucking... It's getting all fucking like dark and gloomy on here. So we're gonna need a bunch of these logic presses, or these golds, and we're gonna need a bunch of this dust, which I can make pretty easily because we just need to grind that up. 34. That's gonna be most of these crystals here. So if we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Whoops. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Whoops. That's how we want to do it. So we'll grind all those up. Nice. So we're going to get all those fluix dust, and we're going to get all these made, and then I'm going to get the boards printed. I'll be back, guys. Hang on. I just wanted to show this off really quick because it looks fucking fantastic. I've got my inscriber is working his ass off right here, by the way. I got a hopper. It didn't work on the top. I tried to put it on top, but I got the hopper feeding the gold in here to get these done. So now we'll do the silicon here. Did I make... Oh, I didn't get enough silicon. That's okay, I'll get some more in a second here. So if I take and I go... This guy, I can just start feeding these in here, and he'll just start feeding them in there. But anyway, I just wanted to show this off really quick. I made these panels here, which are... You make this Certus quartz knife, just regular-ass Certus quartz, and you make these guys by cutting up any sort of metal ingot of any kind. And that gives you 3 of those. So I get 4 of those. And this actually works with some of the chisel blocks too. So I got these on here, and you just place this right against the pipe, and it covers it up, looks like your wall. And then I just place this directly against it. So instead of having that little gap in there, it's beautiful. Love how easy this just fucking looks, or how nice it fucking looks. So anyway, just want to show that off really quick. So give me another few minutes to finish up these crafting, guys. Hang on. Alright guys, we are over time at the moment, and I was getting ready to do a few things back here, and I've already done a few things off camera, but I had yet another crash that destroyed my fucking recording piece I had done, but we're over time anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and end the episode right here. I'm sorry that we need to do that, but we do. So I'm going to go ahead and call this AE Beginnings Part 1, and then we'll launch into Part 2 next episode. And I will finish up getting the sorting wall figured out. Hope everybody had an OP time. Make sure to like, favorite, follow, subscribe, hitbox. No, not hitbox. God damn it. Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter /RobTheOPGamer. Peace.